Okay, you guys, we're here. We've done preamble 5 minutes, greeting everybody. So we're here. We form a quorum. We're good. I need to do this thing in the next 20 minutes. So also, so we can have time for questions. And thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for joining me. I know you guys have 1,000 other things to do, but you chose to come by and listen for a few minutes and share this moment with me. And I pray it's going to be rewarding to you. It's going to be rewarding to you. I posted a video today thanking everyone for following me, for your comments, for your likes, for your shares, for your contribution, for your gifts. The gifts, I appreciate you. I appreciate your kind words, your kindness. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. We've got a long way to go. This is a journey. You guys, oh wow. Thank you, Giselle. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So we've got a long way to go. It's a journey, and I want to be part of that journey. Yeah, I want to be part of that journey. I want us to move together. I want you to manifest some awesome things in your life, and I want to be part of it. I want to be part of it. I want to be part of it. So tonight, well, tonight for me, I don't know, afternoon for you guys, I don't know. So I'm going to talk about taking responsibility. Taking responsibility. This is something many people don't like. Taking responsibility. They don't like it. However, that is what we're going to talk about today. Taking responsibility. Taking responsibility. It's 6 a.m. Okay. Taking responsibility. That's what we're going to talk about here. We're going to talk about it very quickly. Taking responsibility. This is how it is. Taking responsibility is power. Taking responsibility for your life, for your success, for your failures, for where you are, for what is going on in your life, for your success, for your failure, for your job, for your business, for the good things happening in your life, for the bad things happening in your life, whether you caused them or you didn't cause them, but you created them, you didn't create them, but you are responsible. Why? Because you are the center of your universe. You are the sun. You are the very center of your universe. You're the sun in the center of your universe. So you determine what goes on in your universe. So anything that goes on in your life, you take responsibility. The moment you take responsibility, you tell yourself that you're in charge. I'm going to repeat it. When you tell yourself, when you take responsibility for anything that goes on in your life that is happening to you right now, what happens is that you tell yourself that, listen, that you are in charge of your life, not some external force, not people from your past, not people, not, do you understand what I'm saying? Not people from your past, not one man, not one woman, not your boss, no. You are responsible. It doesn't matter what people do to you. You take responsibility. Why? Because let me tell you something. You could have been elsewhere. But you chose to be with those people. You chose to be with those people. And if those people did, if they did anything to you, it's because you were with them. So it was your decision, it was your choice, and to be with those people. Either you're in a relationship, in a job, in a particular environment, you chose to be there. So whatever happens in that particular environment, it is your fault. Now listen to me. Somebody might do something against you. There are mean people wicked people, mean people in this world. So they do something. Listen to me. Listen to me. Take responsibility for everything that goes on in your life, good or bad. The moment you do that, you tell yourself that you're the creative power and the creative force in your life, not anybody else. The moment you take responsibility for everything going on in your life, good or bad, there are mean people talking to you in your life. Tell yourself, I'm responsible for these people speaking like this into my life. Why? Because I am in this environment and I'm in this relationship. I don't want these people to speak such words to me or disrespect me. Some people, some people disrespect you. You go crazy. People say all kinds of things. So some people disrespect you and you just go crazy. Why are you disrespecting me? No, you're responsible. It's your fault. Do you know why? Why are you in an environment with such people? Why are you in an environment with such people who would disrespect you? It's your fault. So exit that environment from such low level, low character people. Exit that environment and place yourself in an environment where you see high level, where you relate and function with high level people, high. Listen, high character people, high value people. High character, high value people. When you put yourself in an environment with low character, low value people, people will disrespect you, people will insult you, people will be mean to you. Why? Because they are low value, low character people. And do you know what? You're responsible for it. You put yourself in that environment. And if you say, oh, I'm powerless, if you say I'm powerless and blah, 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 blah. If you're an adult, if you're over 18, you're responsible for your life. Not your mom, not your dad, not nobody. You're responsible. You can vote. You can have sex. You can have sex legally. You can get married. You can have children. You can have your own home. You're an adult. So you take responsibility for your life. If you're in an environment, you are in an environment where people keep disrespecting you and they're mean to you and they're hateful to you, find a way and exit that environment. You're responsible for your life. Stop blaming people. Stop saying these people are responsible. The moment you keep blaming people, oh, it was my boss passed me over and they refused to promote me, you have disempowered yourself. The moment you say, oh, it's this person that is doing this to me, you've disempowered yourself. It doesn't matter what they do. Take responsibility. Take responsibility. Let me tell you, the moment you take responsibility for your life, the moment you take responsibility for the good and for the bad, for the success and the failure, for the joy and the pain, the moment you take responsibility, you put the power for your life in your hands. You determine your life. You determine what goes on in your life. You determine what goes on in your life, not some external force or some external person or people. You take responsibility. Tell yourself this truth. I'm responsible for my life. I'm responsible for my life. Listen. A few weeks ago, is it weeks? I don't know. Well, we talked about people that are holding the partner responsible for their happiness. How can you hold another human being responsible for your own happiness? No. You are responsible for your own happiness. You are responsible for your own happiness. Listen, if you're in a relationship with someone, you chose to be there. You chose to be in that relationship. So stop blaming and complaining and nagging that your partner for not making you happy. Let me tell you, you chose to be with that person. So if that person does not have the ability and what it takes to give you what you're looking for, what you desire, why don't you go find it elsewhere? Why do you spend day and night complaining, getting angry, going crazy, fighting, insulting, doing crazy things, and trying to force another human being to show you, to love you or to care for you? That is really depressing. Like, Don't you realize that you're a queen? Don't you realize that you're a king? Don't you realize that queens don't beg? Don't you realize that kings don't beg? Queens don't beg. Kings don't beg for love. Queens don't beg for love. Take responsibility for it. Queens don't beg for love. Kings don't beg for love. Take responsibility for your emotions. Take responsibility for your happiness. If you're not finding happiness where you are, that it just with who you are, your partner, it simply means that person does not have the ability to give you what you desire. And if they don't have the ability to give you what you desire, no matter how much you fight, you quarrel, you get angry, you nag, you complain, you blame, that person does not have what it takes to give you what you're looking for. And do you know what you should do? You have to go elsewhere. But some of you let me tell you, you have such low self-esteem, that instead of exiting that relationship, you'd rather fight and try to change another human being. You cannot change anybody. Let me just give you the bad news now. You can't change anybody. You can't change anybody. You cannot change anybody. You can't change anybody. You can't. So all the fighting and the quarreling and the anger and the bitterness and trying to change your partner, it's just a waste of time, a waste of energy, a waste of your life. A waste of your life. A waste of your life. That person does not have what it takes to give you what you desire, what you're searching for. You have to take responsibility for your own happiness. Don't blame anybody. The moment you blame somebody for your unhappiness, that means that person has power over your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? If you start blaming somebody for your unhappy life, that means that person controls you and you're a slave. Should I repeat it? I will repeat it. If you start blaming somebody else for your unhappiness, and you make yourself a victim, and you make yourself weak, and you make yourself, you place yourself at the mercy of that person, you have made yourself a slave, a 21st century slave to another human being. Nobody has that kind of power over your life unless you give it to them. You've given your power to people, and you're saying those people control your happiness. Nobody controls your happiness. You determine your happiness. You determine your happiness. And if you feel that these people are not giving you what you want, hello, exit that environment, exit that relationship, find an environment, and find an environment that suits you. Find a relationship that suits you. Stop trying to get sushi from an ice cream shop. Stop trying to get sushi from an ice cream shop. It is an ice cream shop. They don't sell sushi. They don't sell chicken. They sell something else. They only sell ice cream. It's all ice cream, no chicken. And you want to buy chicken. Stop it. Go. You want ice cream, right? So go find an ice cream shop and get your ice cream. Listen to me. Stop trying to get chicken from an ice cream shop. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can't get it. No. It's not going to happen. That's what you're trying to do. So you hold your partner and you keep pressuring your partner. Keep pressuring your partner. I see, I need some chicken. Hello, your partner sells ice cream. That's what he or she's got. Ice cream. All I have is ice cream. Hello, I haven't got any chicken. I've got ice cream. I can give you ice cream, as much ice cream as you want. I can give you loads and truckloads of ice cream, but I have not got any chicken. You want chicken? Go to another restaurant. But right here, what I serve here is ice cream. Listen to me. If your partner has not got what it takes to meet your desire, to satisfy that desire, stop tormenting that person, that man, that woman. They are innocent. They are not bad. Let me tell you something. You might think that your partner is the devil's first child. Oh my God. You might think Satan actually sent your partner to you to torment you. So you think this man, this woman must surely be of the devil, like, but was sent from hell to just torment my life. Yeah, well, I mean, when you just think about it, say, "How can somebody be so crazy? Like, are you here just to punish me? I mean, what's going on?" Let me tell you what's going on. That person is not from hell. That person is not just meant for you. Shall I repeat it? That person is not sent from hell against you. That person is not just meant for you. No, there is no connection. You're not compatible. No, the person is not from hell. Is not the devil's child or daughter or son. No, that person is not just meant for you. You are incompatible. That same person you're calling a child, the devil's child or daughter or son, that same person will make another person happy. But that person can't make you happy. Why? Because you don't share the same values. And that person, let me tell you, people cannot give you what they don't have. Should I repeat it? People cannot give you what they don't have. They can't. They can't. They can't give you what they don't have. You keep fighting and fighting and fighting every day. Every day, you bastard. You bastard. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Hello? Let me tell you. Stop wasting your energy. Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting. That person has not got what you want. So let that person go. Take responsibility for your happiness. Take responsibility for your life. Let that person go. No matter how much you call the person a bastard, a fool, that person is not going to change. That is who that person is. And adults, people don't change. People, that's who they are. People, that's who don't. But instead of trying to force an ice cream shop to fry you chicken, fry you chicken, why don't you go to a shop that sells chicken and buy your chicken? And I'm sure that many shops around your area that sell chicken, and you can go elsewhere and buy your chicken and forget the ice cream shop. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? That person is not from hell. Your partner is not from hell. So stop fighting. Stop quarreling. Stop wasting. You go to McDonald's for chicken nuggets, right? Yeah. Don't listen. Stop. Listen. Let me tell you. Many of you are unhappy right now because you've refused to take responsibility for your life. You're not taking responsibility. You're passing on the responsibility to somebody else, but take responsibility for your own life. For where you are financially, for where you are in your career, for where you are in your business, for where you are in your relationship, for where you live, the environment in which you live. You're responsible. You say, no, it was my partner. My partner made this stupid decision. Hello? You were the one who chose that person. You chose that person. You chose that person. Didn't you choose that person? You chose that person. So if you've realized that you made a wrong decision, undo it. Undo your mistake. Instead of fighting Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, if you're listening to me and you're in an unhappy relationship and you've just been fighting and fighting and fighting, hello, please stop it. That person is not going to change. That's my bad news to you. I've got bad news. That person is not going to change. But the good news is this. You are responsible for your life. You determine your happiness. You determine your happiness. You determine the state, your emotional state of your life. And you can exit. You can exit that unhappy relationship. You can exit it. You can find someone who will appreciate you for who you are, who will love you for who you are, who will respect you and honor you for who you are, instead of fighting bitterness every day. Some of you say, oh, I've got kids with this person. It doesn't mean anything. Let me tell you something. Do you know that anger raises your blood pressure? Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you realize that? Do you realize that anger raises your blood pressure? How many of you know that? Do you know that anger raises your blood pressure? How many of you know that? Anger When you get angry and you go crazy, it raises your blood pressure. How many of you know that? You don't? You do, right? Raise your blood pressure. I'm going to tell you something that is terrible. Do you know that people get angry and they have a heart seizure and they fall down and they die? Your dad's blood pressure goes up. Yep. When he gets angry, when you get angry, your blood pressure just goes up. Because anger, so your blood pressure goes up. Fear does the same thing. When you're afraid, you're just afraid, your blood pressure goes up. Anger. How can you live with somebody where you're always angry? It's a terrible thing. You're bitter, you're angry, it's a terrible thing. And you're holding them responsible for your life. Are you a slave? Are you a slave? Are you a slave? Let me answer you. You're not a slave. You're a queen. You're a king. You're a queen. You're a queen. You're a king. Have some self-respect. Know who you are. Honor yourself. Respect yourself. And stop holding somebody else responsible for your life, for your emotional state, for your happiness. Stop it. Stop it. You're not at the mercy of anyone. You're not at the mercy of anyone. There are 8 billion people on the planet. If one person does not work for you, find another person. You're not useless. You've got value. You've got worth. If it's not working with somebody, you find somebody else. And you and do it with class. Do it with class. Listen to me. You follow me. If you follow me, we don't fight. We don't fight. You don't quarrel with your partner. You don't fight. You don't quarrel. No bitterness, no anger. Why? I'm not just saying because of them. I don't know who that person is. I don't really care. I care about you. I'm more interested in you than in them. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm more interested in your emotional health, in your physical health, in your mental health. I'm more interested in you than in your partner. Because if you engage in all this, you're blaming and nagging and quarreling and you guys are always, and there's anger and bitterness, the more you do this, the more you poison your system. And you poison your system and you're just slowly dying. Nah, you're better than this. You're better than this. That's not a good life. Take responsibility for your life. Take responsibility, full, complete, total responsibility for your life. And tell yourself, my happiness depends on me. I'm responsible for my happiness. Everybody write it down. Say, I'm responsible for my happiness. Some people can write it down. Oh my goodness. Everybody write it down. Say, I'm responsible for my happiness. I'm responsible for my own happiness. I am responsible for my own happiness. Everybody, thank you. I am responsible for my own happiness. Keep telling yourself that. I'm responsible for my own happiness. I'm responsible for my own happiness. I'm responsible for my own happiness. I take full responsibility for my happiness. I'm responsible for my happiness. I take full responsibility for my happiness. I am responsible for my own 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 happiness. And one of the things and one of the ways you show that you're in control and you're responsible, and because responsibility, when you tell yourself you're responsible for your own happiness, that means you're in control. And this is one of the ways you show you're in control. Stop getting angry. Stop fighting. Stop getting bitter with your partner over mundane, banal things. They don't help you. They don't help you grow. Every time you get angry, you get upset and you go crazy, listen, you're giving away your power. You're just giving away your power. You're just giving away your power. Never give your power to another person. Don't give away your power. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop getting angry over banal things. Let me tell you, people cannot give you what they don't have. I'm going to say it again. People cannot give you what they don't have. People cannot give you what they don't have. And I'm going to tell you something else. Let me tell you something. Human nature is just very interesting. Human nature. Let me tell you something. Human nature is, Human nature is generally very negative. It's negative. I'll tell you why it's negative. I'll tell you why human nature is very negative. I'll tell you why. So you have this partner, and you have, let me say, for on a scale of 1 to 10, your partner is a 5 or your partner is a 6. Partner is a 6. So let me say there are 5 things that your partner does right that you like. So there are things that your partner does that you like. You can write them down. There are things your partner does that you like. Then your partner does one thing that you don't like, just one thing. Because of human nature, you will just go crazy over that one thing because that thing violates your own value. So you just go crazy, and forget the 5 things that your partner means to you. The value that your partner brings to your life. You just forget everything and you just go crazy. And do you know what? Many people have ruined good relationships because of anger. Because of anger. You just get angry over that one thing and you just ruin everything. Oh, anger is a terrible thing and you have to learn to deal with it. You're following me. You have to deal with your anger. You have to deal with it. And I'm going to help you. You have to deal with it. Just because of one thing. You just, something that, something small, something banal, something mundane. You just go crazy. You just go crazy. What happened? Oh, okay, your partner was going out and he said, okay, get me some chicken when you're coming back. And he came back home and he didn't get it. He forgot. He said, oh, you forgot. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, let's get in the car. Let's go buy. No, you say no. I always tell you to buy chicken. I told you 5 years ago to buy chicken, you refused. I told you 1 year ago to buy chicken, you refused. You forgot. I told you 1 month ago to buy chicken, you forgot. I told you last week to buy chicken, you forgot. And no, and you just go crazy. Hello, that person loves you. That person cares for you. That person does not cheat on you. That person respects you. That person honors you. But you throw everything away just because of one thing, and you ruin your relationship. The Bible says that a wise woman builds a home and her relationship, but a foolish woman or man tears it down with her words or with his words. It applies to both sexes, not just one. To both gender, not just one. Listen to me. A wise woman or a wise man builds his or her home, but a foolish woman or man tears it down with their words. Listen. You're responsible for your own happiness. You're responsible for your own peace of mind. You're responsible. Before you go crazy and exit a relationship, I want you to do something for me tonight. Something for me. Write a list of the things that you gain from your partner and the value that your partner brings to your life. Write those things down. Write those things down. And on one side, write A side. Get a piece of paper. Where's my pen? Okay, so get a piece of paper. I have this journal here. So split it to A and B. Can you see this? Can we see? Oh well, so A and B. So on this side, write 1, 2, 3, 4. So write 1, 2, 3, 4. You see that? So on side A, the positives. Write all the positive things you get from your partner. Then on side B, write the things that you feel you don't like. Then weigh them. Weigh them. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to me. Listen very carefully. There is no perfect person on this planet. None. There is no perfect person on this planet. None. No person is perfect. There's no perfect person. So there is no perfect relationship. But there are happy relationships. Happy, fulfilled, satisfied relationships. Do you know why? Because you've weighed what you're getting and the value your partner is bringing to you. And you're looking at the things that you don't like and you see, these things that I can handle these things. But this one's, where am I going to get them? Where am I going to get this? If the good you're getting outweighs whatever issue you have to learn to deal with that issue. Let me tell you, everything in life is negotiation. I'm going to teach you guys about relationships. I've written over 20 books on relationships. Listen, everything in life is negotiation. Don't destroy your relationship because you refuse to take responsibility for your emotions and for where you are. Listen, and you take responsibility for your happiness. You need to grow up. You need to grow up. You need to grow up. Stop blaming that woman. Stop blaming her. She's a good woman. Stop blaming her. She's a good woman. Stop blaming that woman. Stop blaming that woman for your unhappiness. Stop blaming her. Stop blaming her. Take responsibility. Take responsibility. And let me tell you something. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. Never expose your partner to your friends. Never talk about the weaknesses and the failures and the mess up of your partner to your friends. Don't do that. That's total. You're not disrespecting your partner. You're disrespecting yourself. Don't do it. Don't ever do it. Don't ever do it. Don't share. Don't expose the weaknesses and the failures and the mess ups of your partner with your friends. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Your friends will laugh. They will laugh with you, but they know you're an idiot. And they mock you when you leave. They just mock you. Say, look at this foolish person. You're coming to tell us how bad your girl is. You're coming to tell us how bad your guy is. Why are you telling us? We don't need that. We have our own problems. You think people are interested in your problems? They have their own problems. People have their own problems. One of my videos, I told you that, listen, some people are very happy that you have problems. Don't tell them. Listen, let me tell you, unless it's an abusive relationship, and if it's an abusive relationship, you don't have to stay there. Don't stay 1 second in an abusive environment. Don't stay 1 second. Don't stay in an abusive environment. Don't stay there. Don't stay in an abusive relationship. Stop discussing your relationship with your friends. Stop discussing your partner's faults and weaknesses and failures with your friends. That is total disrespect. Stop it. Stop it. Stop doing it. Stop discussing. Yeah. Okay, mastering money for, you should go get that book. Stop discussing the weaknesses and the failures and the faults of your partner with your friends. That is disrespect and dishonoring yourself and your relationships. Don't do it. Take responsibility for your happiness. Take responsibility for your life. Take responsibility for your financial situation. Take responsibility for where you are in your career. Take responsibility for your business. Take responsibility. Take responsibility. Responsibility is power. Responsibility is power. Responsibility is power. Well, I shared something. I don't know when we were talking about responsibility some time back. I was talking about when Moses brought out the children of Israel out of Egypt, brought them out of Egypt, and they were going to the promised land. So this was what happened. When they got to the wilderness and they had problems and everything, they wanted to go back to slavery. Why? Because they didn't want to take responsibility for their problems. They didn't want to take responsibility for their problems. So every time they faced challenges, they wanted to go back. Yeah, they wanted to go back to slavery. They wanted to go back to slavery. Let me tell you, if you don't take responsibility for your life, you would never be able to accomplish anything meaningful or great in your life. You have to take responsibility. You're going to face challenges. Your relationship will face challenges. Your business will face challenges. On your job, you will face challenges. In your school, in your career, you're going to face challenges. And take responsibility and say, I'm responsible for where I am. I'm responsible for what is going on in my life. I'm not your boss, not some lecturer, not your partner, not the environment. It's you. You are responsible. And because you're responsible, you have power. And because you have power, you can determine the direction in which your life is going. And you can determine your emotional state. Let me tell you, you have to learn. You have to learn. There are things you just pass over. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be happy and you want to live long, it's not everything your partner does that you talk about. Why? Because you know it's just a waste of your time. and you know the thing's going to result into problems. So if it's not important, forget it. It's not important. It's not important. It's not important. So, ladies and gentlemen, learn to take responsibility. I need questions before I answer your questions. I have books. I have books. Go to my page. Click on my bio. There is a link there. Take you to my page on Amazon. You go get my books, Finding Direction, highly recommended. Clarity, highly recommended. Drive, highly recommended. Success Habits, highly recommended. Start with what you have from where you are, highly recommended. Mastering Money, highly recommended. Okay, you got Clarity, awesome. So I told you that please go leave a review for me. Username, please, when you finish reading it, go leave a review. Thank you. So go get my books, Finding Direction, Clarity, Drive, Start with what you have from where you are, Success Habits. That's 48 Master Habits of Success. It's an awesome book, So go get my books, and you can get my merch. You'll be fine, t-shirts, hoodies, and all that. There is a link there on my bio. There's a link. There's a link. There is a link. There is a link. You're feeling free. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So take responsibility for your life. When you take responsibility, know that if anything is going to happen in your life, it depends on you and nobody else. And that gives you so much power because you know you're responsible. Anything happening in your life, you're responsible. You're responsible for where you are right now. Where you are responsible. You are responsible. It doesn't matter who caused it, or it doesn't matter. You take responsibility. You are responsible. You are responsible. Take responsibility, because responsibility is power. Responsibility is power. Okay, so let's have some questions on what we talked about, responsibility. Let's talk about, take responsibility. Some questions. I see some people here that are not engaging. Sin with Dapper, Cynthia Desvarios. You're not engaging. And just, Cynthia is not engaging. Okay, so question and answer. Okay, Cynthia, okay. Okay, will this be on Instagram? Okay, you guys, I need to make this. You guys go and subscribe to my YouTube. Go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click on my profile. You see my YouTube. Just go there and subscribe. Just go and subscribe. I need you to do that for me. Please go subscribe. Oh, baby P954. Baby P954. You follow me on Instagram? Do you follow me on Instagram? All of you guys should go and follow me on Instagram, because I do some lives on Instagram that I don't do here. So you'll be missing a lot. Go follow me on Instagram. Get on my YouTube and subscribe. Just subscribe. Go and subscribe. I need that subscription to get to a particular level. Go subscribe. Oh, and baby P, this recording is going to be on my YouTube page. It's going to be on my YouTube page sometime later this week or so. So go and subscribe on my YouTube. This is going to be on YouTube. So go subscribe on YouTube. Okay, so you guys go subscribe on my YouTube page. Go subscribe. Go subscribe. Yeah, because I know you. I know you will be. I know you'll be. You'll be fine. You will be fine. Link is there, so go to my link. Click on the link. It will take you to where my books are. Take you to where you can find this merch. Take you to where my YouTube channel. YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe. So questions, you guys. Questions, you guys. Questions. Thank you, Baby P. Thank you. Gwyneth. Who is Gwyneth? No bio yet. Oh, wow. What happened to you? It's 8:30. We're 16 minutes. I'm about rounding up. So I'm about rounding up. Got lots of things to do. So thank you guys for joining me. I was waiting for questions. I'm not getting any questions, but thank you very much. Let me thank every one of you. Thank you for following. Thank you for comments. Thank you for likes. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for, yes, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you're going to get all my live. I think I need to make a video and let you guys know. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, you get all my lives. All of them. All of them. You get all my lives. So this is going to be live later this week. So taking responsibility is going to be live this week. So bye. So questions. Waiting for your questions. Potato Munchies, thank you for moderating. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you. Really appreciate you. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You will be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So you guys join me tomorrow, 8:30. I usually start speaking around 8:35, and I want to start. Let's keep it short and tight. 30 minutes, and we're done.